Like one of them looks like they have like a gigantic like beetle like dragonfly on their head. It's so dope.
The game is so good.
Get it
So
off!
good, man. It's so good. Make you feel the things in your boot.
That's right. No much no food is so good. Hello.
Little live
Make
crystal
it feel
jail.
good. Little jail in the
Hoes
booty.
in this house.
There's some hoes in this house, and it's us.
Hoes in this house. Okay, is it me?
Strike the
Or,
drums.
I don't know if this is
Call
racist,
for the
but
coming
It is.
Yeah.
why do
But everybody
Mongols,
Wow.
why do Mongols
Go
sound like
on.
Klingons in this game?
Why do what?
Mongols sound like Klingons.
Oh, and this, yeah, I
Do
don't
they?
know.
Yeah, they're all like. I'm not gonna do it. Ooh, the healing drum. All right, right on. Who dis?
Samurai are capable of channeling the power of kami through the katana,
Me.
draining their opponent's life.
Oh, drain your life. Give me that life. What? So what is it? Ooh, give me your life, sucker.
Ha, joke's on you. I have no life.
Yes. Tell me about it. Okay. Give me the life. How did I do that? What I love about playing games is like how instantly you can forget what they just taught you. And then you're like, wait,
What was I doing?
what was I? What?
You have 2 doors. Wait, 2 what? Doors. How many? 2. Eh? Who's this?
Yeah, yeah. It's like third base. Now I have a question for you, Ned, about this game.
What's up?
Do you get your old skills that you learned through the old game or no?
So certain things carry over, right?
Okay.
And certain you spend points to go ahead and level up that specific class. So apparently you can play all the classes, but you have to rank up your player rank first.
Okay.
So like I'm 6 until I hit rank 7, I can only play the class that I've chosen, which is samurai.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So you have to choose your class.
And
Oh wait,
honestly, I don't think I'm gonna play anything else
that's what I'm saying.
because other maybe assassin. Honestly, assassin looks really fun.
Gotcha.
Like honestly, I might level up assassin after that just because the auto kill feature of assassin is pretty dope.
All right. Another thing.
The most
Uh-huh.
skilled samurai master
No,
the
no, 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 no.
ultimate
Nothing.
expression
I'm good.
of explosive
All
force.
right. Hopefully
Okay,
we get the
you
other.
sure?
Let me check on the other guys. See what's up.
Sure.
Where they at? Not online yet. Okay. It's all good. They'll come in. Yeah. Samurai Ultimate. Hachiman's Fury. Perform a
It's so dope.
Excuse me, I'll be back.
Class 3. Okay.
Cool.
All right, boys. Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Ghosts are not
And did you see what he does at the end? He just like shakes that shit. Oh my god.
expression.
He's like, oh, let me go ahead and dump this blood off my sword real quick.
Oh my god. What just happened? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I turned the stream on so you guys know. Everything's live now. Holy crap. Okay. Cool.
Yep. It's pretty great.
Deserve my special attention. More pressure? Yeah, swipe down to emote.
Samurai
Oh,
fight for
yeah, what's
honor,
up?
legacy, and their noble lords. The history
I
books
don't
are
fight for honor.
filled with the heroic feats of these courageous warriors.
Majide. Oh my god. Hello? Who need to get cut today? Hello, friend. You want to get the cut?
Hunters are
you.
one
Wow.
with the bow.
That's racist, Tony.
That's racist?
Cross the
Nah.
battlefield with a single well-placed arrow.
Maybe.
Okay, so I have to go through all of their. Okay, so I have to do the arrow dude next.
You
Okay.
have to see all of the other classes.
Okay.
Like the tracker, the hunter is really. It seems really cool.
Hunter. Cool.
Some say the ghosts possess abilities far beyond our own. They are able to focus their senses and detect an enemy's presence from afar.
Okay.
When they control the high ground, hunters rain death on all their foes.
Rain death on my foes? Hell yeah. What's up, bitches? You want some of this? Boom! That's big. You did, and you did.
Ghosts
What's up,
claim
bitches? Hell yeah.
valuable resources from the dead.
Ooh, valuable resources? Hell
It
yeah.
is said the ghosts can scale sheer cliffs with inhuman speed.
Parkour. 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 Parkour.
In these times of war, stories of the ghosts inspire villagers, warriors, and lords across Tsushima. Some have begun leaving gifts
I
as
just got a
tribute.
message. I just got a message.
Did you though?
Yeah, I think,
From beyond.
asking if I want to play Among Us right now.
From who? Kathy?
No, age. Hold on. Actually, about to
Hey,
play
Dungeon.
D and D, but I will be interested in the future. Bless you. I just realized that nobody's here except for Matt. You guys still haven't played Among Us.
No.
Wow.
I'm
Sure.
trying.
What an embarrassment.
Haven't made it to that one yet. No. Sorry.
Aw.
I'm bad. You
And
know
it's
I'm bad.
free.
I know.
Oh my god. I think he lost.
What was that?
I think.
Damn, me and this guy are
Demon.
fucking running it right now.
Are you
Hell
serious?
yeah, dude.
Don't tell me these things. You're breaking my
The
heart.
hunter delivers varying attacks with their arrows. Some arrows
very
pierce
good
the
attacks with the
thickest armor, while others
Okay.
contain the spirit of the fire kami.
Fire Kami. Word.
Okay, ready to do battle.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yo.
Shoot. Flaming arrow. Hold L2. Ooh, flaming arrow. Yes. What's up, bitches? Hell yeah. Where am I going? Where am I going? You're like, you have so much
Thought that was my
power.
drive.
Like the narration's all like, you have all this power. I'm like, but where do I go?
You are unstoppable.
You are unstoppable. It's like, that's cool and all, dude, but bro, I haven't played this in
What do I
like.
do with that?
I
Who goes there?
restart from checkpoint. Uh oh. Who that? Who this?
Who goes there?
Who this?
Dave lurking, man.
Dude, bro, what did I say?
See
What
you
did I
lurking,
say?
Dave.
No. That I don't know how that happened. I don't know why I was muted.
He's all like, what y'all bitches doing? So Dave, there's only one question for you. Have you downloaded
Hunters
it? Are you
create
good to go?
arrowheads made of lightning.
I know exactly what you mean, and the answer is yes.
Yes.
Good.
All right, I'm doing the tutorial right now while we're waiting.
Well, I haven't touched that, but I did do all the painful downloading part.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished Act 3. I'm in the middle of Act 3, so
Okay,
Bro,
that's
I
fine.
haven't finished. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
I mean, I don't think that stops me from doing the multiplayer thing, but I'm just saying
No,
that's where my
Fire
attention
at
has
once
been so
still
far.
hit their mark.
That's okay. This game is so.
So we're trying to convince these
Away from that.
traitors.
That's where
Yeah,
Heathens, the rest of us heathens.
because we need a fourth, right? We need a fourth.
Hunters strike
Isn't it a
from
four-player
distance.
thing?
Yes.
Assassins
I mean, max anyway. I guess you could do it.
Hi.
Hey guys.
We're trying.
Yes.
Yay! The quorum is complete.
Alright.
Yes. Yes.
You
Only
want
to
hi.
die again in this game.
Only to die again.
Well, you know, as one does. Yes. Ooh. There's people watching. What? Word?
That's right.
No.
What?
What? People
Do
watching?
they know?
The sad part is they're gonna be watching me play this game, and I'm all like, Yo, we're actually gonna be playing D&D tonight.
I know, right? I'm just warming up my killing abilities.
Yeah, we're just warming up. We're just warming up for
Just,
the.
What outside?
everybody come on in before we lock the doors.
I know.
Watch a little Ghost of Tsushima and then
Yeah, it was a gotcha.
click.
Suckers.
By the way,
Actually, what had happened was, we were not.
suckers.
I know. I feel bad. I shouldn't say these things. I shouldn't say these things.
Your hair is very knotted.
Yeah. So we good to go?
She brushed it. There's like rice in
Yeah,
there.
let me finish up this mission right quick.
Oh God.
So what's up? So what's up, Mark? What's new? What's good? What you doing?
Are you well? Did you get better?
Are you naked? What kind of pants are you
know.
wearing?
I am well, yes. Yeah, no, yeah, so David knows. Does everybody else get caught?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause
I don't remember what I had said
we
to
thought that you had
y'all.
the
And,
COVID for a second, but it turned out to be a cold or something, right?
yeah, so I didn't think it was probably COVID, but because I had been exposed to somebody and then, oh yeah, I was saying that last Friday. Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I forgot, that's why, yeah. So, well, not really. Basically, throughout the weekend, I still had symptoms, but they were pretty mild by comparison
Okay.
to what the doctor had said, that COVID tended to be like.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but it was kind of weird because of the shortness of breath that wouldn't go away, because usually asthma medication will take care of that, but it didn't. So,
Wait, you have asthma?
Mm.
Really?
You do? Wait a minute,
Yeah.
I thought I was
I thought that was Ruben's thing. Wait.
I had asthma too.
What?
So
nice.
Well, I
Yeah,
had
no,
it
it was.
bad.
Mine was always mild. I've never had like a severe asthma attack or anything like that.
mine's
But
That's
I'll
overrated.
just have it every once in a while.
That's so
When I was a kid,
Mhm.
it was never diagnosed. They would like say, "Oh, he's just congested," and so they tried like humidifiers and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Finally, at one point when I was in college,
Mhm.
I got what they used to, have over-the-counter inhalers, Primatene Mist
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
finally, I was like, God, I cannot breathe well, and like it was going on for hours. And so I grabbed one of those and took one puff. And like, oh my God,
They're like, look, dum dum.
that was like I just took a puff of heroin or something. It was just,
Yeah, like
Um,
how I found out I had it was like, I was like,
That's what they say.
in the-
That those inhalers are the gateway drugs to heroin.
yeah, no
right,
kidding.
right.
Yeah.
Watch out! Just watch out. Is all I'm saying.
Get that smack in the lungs, baby. No, like I remember.
Gotta
like,
get that smack lung. You know
I
what
was
I'm
at
saying?
I was at my sister's apartment. I think I was like about 10, and I kept coughing and wheezing. I didn't know what it was, and I thought it was like they thought I was just sick,
God.
sick. And then I kept taking all this Robitussin.
That doesn't seem like a good time.
And then I don't remember anything.
Then things got really cool.
The next thing I know,
Yeah, it turned out I had asthma the whole time, and then I didn't make the association between the inhaler for a long time too. About like I need to use this to breathe. But
Yeah.
funny how that.
I
works.
might need to breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe?
yeah.
Sure, I didn't get my first inhaler till like the 2000s.
Jeez.
Me too.
Oh my
Well,
God.
no, that's not true. It was in college, so it would have been mid-90s, I guess.
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s, yeah.
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 Mhm.
Yeah, but it's funny how that works. It's funny how that works. All right. So while he continues to prepare, I will continue to kill.
What is the game of choice?
Oh, we're
This
playing.
evening.
So there's multiplayer Ghost of Tsushima right now,
And it
and it looks dope. So it looks really good. But Tim wants to only play Minecraft, and he's just bringing it home.
That's right.
And we try to tell Ben about it
Mike
too.
yeah, I don't know.
We gotta get Mark we need to crowdfund Mark a PS4. Well, she pretty
I
sure
don't
pays
need
a
that
lot.
crap in my house.
Exactly. That's exactly why you need it.
I've always been okay. Remember when we first started playing Neverwinter Nights?
Uh,
Yeah.
And I was my excuse on it was like, if I had that in my house, I would play it all the time. And so like I was driving over to Dave's house in Allen, to play every time we did, which was pretty fun actually to play in the same room. But still,
no, I get you. Okay.
That was
Which turned out to be true because when I did get Neverwinter Nights, actually interesting. The first time I actually had my own copy of it, on a computer, I got when I was first diagnosed with depression, and I was on leave. I was on leave, and so all through the day I would like do what my doctor would say, and then I would exercise, and I would read, and then I play Neverwinter Nights for like 4 hours.
Yo.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Solid.
It was. I think.
Self-care, man, right there.
Honestly, I think it was a pretty good recovery routine. It was
Yeah. Dude, have you
Yeah.
seen what's going on? Have you seen the new Baldur's Gate stuff yet?
good. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
God, it looks insane, dude.
I mean that kind of. Yes. I mean just like over the top. That's fantastic. And then that and what is the cyberpunk kind of
Cyberpunk
timeline?
Cyberpunk 2077.
It comes out next month.
Yeah.
And
November
That's
19th.
really it's
Mark
that
your
quick.
calendars.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay. I'm really interested. I mean, I doubt I'll ever play it, but I mean, but I'm interested to hear about it.
There's no multiplayer in that, is there?
I don't think so.
Don't know. They'll probably tack something on later, don't you think, if they can manage?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me. Did they do that with any of their other games, like Witcher or anything? Is there any component to it that's multiplayer?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because that would be a good indicator. Yeah.
But like Witcher didn't have multiplayer, so
Becoming invisible.
What- I
If
mean,
Witcher had multiplayer, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Like honestly, if Witcher did the same thing that Ghost of Tsushima is doing right now, I would play it.
Yeah.
Like different kinds of Witchers.
oh, bro, stop it.
Hey, this looks like. What am I looking at? There's like. That guy looks like a ghost or something.
Yeah.
It's like a Halloween episode.
Oh, on mine?
Pretty much.
Oh, you're watching right
Pretty
now?
much, yeah.
I'm watching what you're doing.
Oh, I'm doing the first couple steps. I just downloaded.
Oh, it's a
it, so-
tutorial.
Yeah.
But it looks all foggy, and that dude was like steaming and stuff.
Ooh, that's my burning rage to kill. That's what's
Yeah,
steaming.
ghost. Is that ghost armor you got on there?
Oh, maybe.
Ghost.
No spoilers.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, I'm close. I haven't, I don't know all the plot points, but I have all of the equipment. I think.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe. Unless they give you something at the end.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I want to play this damn game again from jump. So.
Were you gonna start it again?
Oh,
Well, you
yeah.
can play Game Plus mode now, right? Didn't they do
Yes.
that?
On God. On God.
Oh, no.
Do
Oh,
it.
no.
Yeah.
Don't see me. Don't see me. Oh. Wait.
These
Oh,
are
that's
zombies.
an ass, bitch.
That's a zombie.
Be careful, poison.
Poison.
Assassins
What?
This This is an ancient. That was an ancient quote that you said to me. This is back when Super Mario Brothers first came out, right? And we're playing on the old Nintendo, right? And I'm over at your house and we're playing, and I'm like jumping over stuff, and you're like, "Be careful, poison!" And I'm like, "What? What?" And then some mushroom grabs me, and like, "What? Oh!"
I heard that. Oh my god. Oh my.
Tatawi Ba.
Man,
Dude.
dude,
Sutsu.
that stuff takes me back though. Like,
Yeah.
just like we'd go to like the video store, rent a game, and just spend the whole day just
Oh, man.
trying to beat it.
I remember when you were a tester for a while,
Yeah.
and we were like playing the
ToeJam and Earl.
the beta version
ToeJam and Earl.
of ToeJam and Earl. Yeah.
Like, it's weird because when I think about it, like, they called me. I don't know how they got my number, or I must have did some like magazine thing or something.
I think it was like Nintendo Power. I think
Yeah.
Maybe they, 'cause you had
Damn,
a
back in the
subscription to
day, Nintendo Power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's so funny, dude. That's so
Oh wait,
crazy.
but that wasn't on Nintendo, was it?
But
that
that's
was
the
a
thing.
Genesis
it was a
game.
Genesis thing. That's why. How did they
I
find
wonder
me?
how they got your name. Yeah.
Exactly.
They found you, dog.
How did they find me, dog?
The ideal plan.
How they find you? Okay, I finished the
You
quest.
know, I played that game years later
Mhm.
on my own and finished it, and your name was not in the credits.
Bastards. Are you serious?
Because they list playtesters.
No.
Yeah.
These hoes ain't low.
These hoes
Because we got to the end of that game when you had that prototype cartridge they sent that you had to
giant
return
thing.
to them,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And, like it wasn't finished at the end. Like there was no credits or anything
Yeah,
when
it
you
just
got
kept
Right,
going
no.
on and on. Yeah. Are you serious? Wow. I feel kind of robbed. Can I? I'm
There
gonna
was
see.
other
Rob, man.
there were other people's names there at the end, is what I'm saying.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
but wait, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if I really do remember this wrong. But didn't you like not do what you were supposed to do in order to?
I probably
Yes.
didn't. I think I
Yeah.
turned it in late.
That's probably true.
I think I turned it in late.
Yeah.
But I
Why
did
don't
turn
you
it
check
in.
your closet?
I did turn it in.
Okay, you gave it back.
Eventually.
No, I gave it in. I think I might have turned it in late, like by like a week or something like that.
Mm.
Oh my God. But I filled out all the paperwork and stuff, like of what I
Okay.
thought of the game and everything.
All right, let's boys.
Uh oh, it's game time.
It's game time.
All right, let's do
It's
it.
a game time. Okay.
Everybody got. It's like everybody
Like,
finally comes back into the room. What?
Yeah, exactly. What?
All right.
Cool.
Okay. Get out of this.
Okay, so I pull up my character. I'm like, why are like 2/3 of my hit points gone? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I was spent the last game. I spent the last game grappling a displacer beast. I forgot about that.
Funny how
Yeah.
that
At
works.
least you got to do that. I got one shot
That's
in
true.
twice in a
Y'all
row.
just-
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's right. I need to get an update of everybody's hit points in a second. Let me.
Naga has not been having a good day. Naga did
Oh.
not have a good
None
time
of us
last
are having a
time.
good day.
Not a good time, boys. Not a good.
He has not spent much time conscious lately.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Ben.
Pulled that up. Let me go ahead and pull up your stuff. You guys are on the island of death, island of
Bring
remembrance.
my power cord from my phone. It's in there. Just bring it in here. Thanks.
Tony and Tim. Where's Tim?
Tim Tam Similam.
Tim, what's your hit points at right now?
This says 5. Is that right?
All right, I'll leave it at 5.
Did somebody revive
Just
me?
maybe.
Did somebody revive me? I thought I was at nothing, but I guess somebody must have revived me.
Thank you.
After did we finish the fight?
No,
Uh,
you're in the
Well,
middle
yes
of it.
and no.
No. Mark, what you at right now?
10.
10? Okay.
Mine said 31. Is that true? That can't be right.
31? It could be.
They probably are.
And Dave, you're at 7? That's the last number. I
I'm
have
at
for
0.
I was gonna say we don't know
Oh,
about
never
some of
mind.
these honestly, because some of them,
Yep.
some of them,
Some
we're
of these
not-
people
the rest
just
of them we're
fucking
not
got
aware of.
yoinked.
you. Never mind.
They're just
Yeah.
missing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
As he was. All right, I'm all
Okay,
set.
so
I'm good to go.
good to go. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's do it. So, last we left off, you guys, after encountering the dragon that you came here to slay, there was some uneasy hearts, some uneasy people about approaching the dragon as it was with the powers that you possess. So, in search of some form of guidance, you returned back to the town. And upon returning to the town, after a successful perception check from Animus, as well as an achingly familiar sense of safety coming from the northeast of the town, you guys journeyed further away from the town. And after entering a little bit of forest, you came upon an inconspicuous doghouse sitting in a clearing. And upon entering it, you found that the doghouse was a lot bigger upon entering than it was on the outside. And you also discovered some arcane runes around the door. And upon investigating the inside of the farm, you found that it was inhabited. It had been inhabited by some kind of dragonkin of questionable origin. Following the trails of these dragons seeking to end the gambit with your, I guess, spiritual debt that you had with the darker spirit of the forest, you guys thought to pace these tracks down, seeing if you could in some way link these monsters with the spirit, therefore paying your debt. Upon chasing, however, you guys completely disregarded the time of day, and as the sun set, you were set upon by a pack of displacer beasts. At first, coming across just one, as it took one of your colleagues with you, the friendly dragonborn, slain before the fight even began. And and after doing battle and Animus freaking manhandling this beast, literally wrestling it to the ground in traditional like just Greco-Roman gladiatorial fashion. Put this thing down. However, this displacer beast was not alone, and it was the partner that put down your friend Pretzels and also Evil, both being yanked into the darkness unseen and unheard. However, upon
That's good.
discovery by Hoy of the other partner displacer beast, you also noticed a rushing shimmer of scales and fury as what seemed like some kind of current of water and wind jetted out of the forest, and upon hitting the and taking it to the pool of the area that you guys are now in, and hearing a sickening crunch, you guys are now faced with the appearance of two dark-scaled dragonkin, large and elongated with fin-like protrusions along their bodies, and a odd horn arrangement. Rather than having two horns pointing here, each one has one horn that points up and one horn that points down. Both and the horn sits above some kind of diadem jewel that sits in the center of each forehead. And below that ridge and diadem is two sets of red eyes peering at you guys. And we will pick up there. What do you guys do?
Scream.
Lay motionless.
Lay motion.
As will I.
Take that.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm trying to remember. There was something. It seemed like that when we were left off last time, though, that we were aware that maybe we hadn't heard anything. Oh, Hoy, you had noticed that they were missing, right? And you had gone over in that direction, but have you seen them at this point? Okay. Ari,
Yes.
Hoy,
He can see the body. He can't see the bodies now.
Are they within
Hoy, you seen it?
horrible?
Any sign of them?
Mommy, have you seen her? I don't know.
Are these two things within 30 feet of me?
Let's see.
Of my apparently now awake body.
Right.
Just outside of 30 feet.
Oh, where are they?
Like, yeah, they are right here. I don't have an icon for them. Hold on, let me see if I can pull one.
All right.
I'm
So
just
just
looking for a placeholder.
So just to be clear, my first attention is to the missing people. I'm not paying attention to the creatures, and so I start running as fast as I can toward Hoy and where they were last I saw them.
Okay.
Okay.
And what? Okay. So what does? Let's see. What do the rest of you do? Yeah. Let's go with
I'm
that.
gonna attempt to step a couple feet so I can close that gap of 30. I just want to be 30 feet away, so like here-ish.
Okay, so are you first? So you're actually a bear right now. This is. I need to get rid of this token.
I will revert to my.
Okay, cool.
Person
And
form.
this, you're like around here.
Okay, so I'll just step a little bit forward just to get in range.
So are you first to move, or was Animus the first to move?
Well, I don't know. Are we talking?
We're talking about like in terms of action. Did you move first, or did Naga move first? Just now.
Right. So what I mean is, like, we're not using initiative right now. We're just talking about.
No, we're not. We're just talking about who's moving first. Who moved first as soon as like all of this settled down?
I would guess
called out to Hoy, and then Naga apparently moved closer to the pool. I'm just wanting to know who moved first.
Oh, okay.
There's no wrong answer.
But
No wrong answer.
This won't kill you.
I'm not at all paying attention to the Dragon Boy or the Dragon King. I'm really focused on the people who are missing, and so I'm ignoring him. I'm not trying to coordinate with him at all. So whatever happens.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Good point.
say that chances are, since you're really kind of ignoring the presence of these two creatures, I would say that you would probably move first.
Mhm.
And as you move, you get the odd sensation of just like a presence and a gaze settling on you. And as you move, your eyesight is kind of pulled over to the side, and out of the corner of your eye, you can see the both heads of the creatures tracking your movement as you move closer to the fallen bodies. And as you get closer, the hairs along their sides, as well as the frills, start to move agitatedly, and you can kind of see where the shimmering effect that you saw at a distance, way in the beginning of this encounter, kind of came from, as it throws off the refractions of light that is bouncing up off the pool from the green light.
No.
All right. Right. So at that point, of course, I don't know what Naga was doing, but at that point, I stop in my tracks and I turn toward the creatures. I make sure to put my what did I have in my hand? My sword away, and I lift my hands up, but I still then I'm facing them with my hands up, but moving still sideways toward the missing people.
Okay. So the two creatures see this motion of you putting away the sword, and the frills along their sides kind of settle a little bit, but they begin pacing along with you, walking towards the two bodies.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Naga, you watch as the two creatures are heading on like almost a parallel course towards the two bodies, as Animus moves towards these towards the two fallen comrades that you have.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything?
So I'm gonna, kind of like Animus was saying, I'm gonna have my hands out non-threateningly and close the gap towards them a little bit.
So you're also going to move towards these
I'm gonna move
bodies.
towards them so I can do this. That work? Is this gonna work? Go you.
So
There we go.
Ah,
I don't know if this works. I don't know if they're intelligent enough for this to work, or non-intelligent enough.
I think that's too. They may be too intelligent. We'll see.
What's this 4 or higher? If beast intelligence 4 or higher, the spell fails, right?
Yeah.
So let me
Thanks.
check something real quick. Oh man, I moved it over to. That's why I was like, I had this pulled up. Why can't I see it? As you cast the spell, you feel the energy released from your hand, almost like a effervescent breeze. And as this cool breeze leaves your hand and drifts across the clearing towards these creatures, they both look over, don't even break stride, and you see the wind disperse before it even reaches them. And then they
Darn.
And they what?
Okay, fair enough. And they what?
They were in stride. They looked at the incoming breeze, and it dispersed, and they kept on walking.
Okay,
All right.
fair enough. Worth a shot.
Go ahead and give me Hoy, Animus, and Naga. Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
I perceive we would like to live.
Mm-mm.
Please.
Why isn't this?
Why is that doing in here? That's weird.
It's not.
Oh, did it roll it
It's
inside of?
over.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that works.
Hey,
Okay.
that'll do.
I'll do pig.
what did it
I'll
roll
do.
on your D&D Beyond? Or
Yeah,
where-
the window came up in D&D Beyond, but that's okay.
Oh, wait,
It still
I
worked
didn't-
the same.
I don't even get the window. Hold on. Why
Have
aren't
you guys
being
not updated
paid?
your browsers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
did
did.
just now. I did tonight. Yeah. Well,
No.
let me hold on. Let me get
Yeah.
out and
Oh,
retry.
there's Rubens. He rolled a 20.
All right.
Rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
All right.
Hey,
Okay.
hold on a
What?
second.
Tell me what?
I know all of the things.
Tell me all of your things.
Yeah.
Sorry. Work.
All right, let's see.
Sorry.
What was I
Hold
doing?
on.
What was I doing?
Stuff.
I closed the. Oh wait, I don't want to close Discord. I don't want to close Discord. Okay.
It's like, no.
Stop.
What? Oh wait. What?
Stop.
Features and traits.
Current
I
campaign
don't
stuff.
want to do
Did I
that right
find
now.
it?
I just want to do.
You trying to roll? Is it giving you an issue? Roll
It's
d20.
giving me an issue. Yeah, it's giving me an issue. It's saying, did we level up?
No.
I mentioned that
God,
to me
no.
for some reason
It
too.
said something
but
about parsing things. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
I just ignored that when it came in,
Yeah.
when it showed that though.
Okay, there's a 20.
Don't you worry a thing about it, darling.
I don't know nothing.
As these things move, you notice two things. Because one, you notice that as these things move, you kind of feel the resonance between them and the sword on your hip. One. Two. You also sense that these creatures are moving almost like in tandem. Like their steps are in time. They move as almost creepily as one, though one seems to be in the front more than the other. Almost like there's like some kind of agreed upon order, and there's no like air of like bestiality around this creature. It seems like it's at a sense of you're in the presence of something that is definitely not an animal, but is definitely dangerous.
Definitely what?
You're in the presence of something that is definitely not like savage, but it's definitely still dangerous.
Huh. But my sword is doing things.
It's doing a little good vibrating hum on your hip. So, as Animus and these creatures get closer to Evil and Pretzels, does anybody want to do anything before they reach their destination?
Let me see. There's something that helps me like identify stuff. Hang on 1 second.
Mm-hmm. There is.
Shoot.
I believe in you. I believe in the heart of the card.
Oh God.
You can do it, Yugi.
Come on.
Do it.
Do it, Yugimoto.
Hold on. You think I know these things by now?
Well,
What is that one thing that identifies things?
Identify?
No. It's a
Yeah,
ranger.
it's a hunter thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you have to be within a certain range, and that's what we came up with last time. That's what we discussed. But let me go ahead and look at your class real quick.
Features range, reckless attack, dangerous sense, path, frenzy. What in the world?
Let me go ahead and
Where'd it
look
go?
at this.
What face?
Because you are a hunter, correct?
Yes.
So you. Oh wait, no, you're not a hunter. You're a monster slayer, dude. Come on.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
You
Practically the
have
same thing.
so you have 100%. So you gain the ability to peer at a creature and magically discern how best to hurt. As an action, choose one creature you can choose within 60 feet of you. Immediately learn whether the creature has any damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are. The creature is hidden from divination magic. You sense that it has no damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
Oh, good lord! I'm on the wrong ass character. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hey,
No.
Can't.
God.
I just can't, guys.
Good night, folks.
It was fun. You know,
It was real. It was fun. It was fun.
there we go.
God.
That's me within 6. Wait.
Yes,
Sorry.
60 feet. Yes, within 60 feet. So are you planning on using this?
Yes. I want to get within 60 feet of this thing and figure out what that is.
Well, you're definitely within 60 feet. So are you sure you want to use it?
I do. I'm good.
You afraid you can be scared of the knowledge?
Okay. So go ahead and cast out this the sense of awareness towards these two creatures. And as you cast your sense out towards these creatures, you feel the same kind of awareness peer back at you, and both the creatures stop, dead still, mid-stride, almost like two statues, and peer at you, and you see that the frills along their bodies start to vibrate,
Oh,
and they
no.
start advancing towards you.
I
What do you do?
Getting closer.
And by the way, you sense nothing.
Since
Oh
nothing.
no.
Hey, they're harmless.
Rubber, your glue.
Oh no.
So what do you do there, Ruben?
Not. Hey, how attached are you guys to these characters?
Oh my god.
You got two characters bleeding out behind you, and you decided to go ahead and cast out something called Hunter's Sense towards two creatures that are obviously one intelligent and two are hunters. Oh my god!
Roll over and show them your belly.
Put your hands in the air, turn around, and get on
Oh
your
my
knees.
God.
I'm sorry, are we hokey pokeying? Is that what's going on?
Turn yourself around, yes. What's this?
All right. Well,
What's this?
What's
What
this?
you're gonna want to do is look him dead in the eyes and box him in the ears.
Oh.
I say
Tell him no.
belly scratches are always nice, yes.
all right. Well, I pull out my the moonblade.
You pull out your moonblade.
Yes.
Oh, don't say it like
Okay.
Don't
As
point
the
it at
moonblade,
anybody.
as the moonblade
Yeah,
comes
well.
out of, as the moonblade comes out of its hilt, and you stand where you are, you notice now that you are positioned between the two creatures and your friends, and they move towards you, and slowly you see their lips curl,
that. Oh.
and a deep, gassy growl emanates from both of their mouths. What do you do?
Come on, man. I'm just gonna
Well,
fire up this Ghost of Tsushima right quick.
Let's see, Minecraft.
Might be playing really early tonight.
Right.
You guys are terrible. Let him do it. Hey, come on.
Well, heck.
You got this. You got this.
You
Maybe.
got this.
Make friends.
I just stand ready.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. Well, it's
Sure.
all's not
Those
lost.
look friendly.
All's not lost. They might just.
We're about like right here.
Oh, God.
They might
I
just
mean,
want to
And
talk.
the
You're fine.
I think they just want.
bodies are behind you here and
Oh man.
here.
Oh man.
So, Animus, you stand at the crossroads between these two creatures. And what did you say you were doing, Hoy?
Well, I'm just standing guard right now, seeing what they're going to do.
Standing,
Let them
so
heal
you're
me.
not moving or anything?
I'm not moving away from them. I'm not toward them. I'm facing them.
Okay,
But
I need you to roll
between them and my guys.
a wisdom save for me.
It's
He
the
Dr. Heal's good.
wisdom. Oh, it's not showing me what the. Okay, well, my wisdom thing ain't showing up, but it's a +2, whatever it is. So
It's all good.
I really wish it was working, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's something.
Did for me.
Yeah,
That'll
boy.
Okay, so Hoy, for a moment, the blade that sits in between your hands and the vibration that's coming from the blade itself, running up your arms, is both distracting and very unsettling, especially with the idea of these two large draconoid-like creatures facing you down with boring red eyes into like staring you straight in the eyes as they both snarl and move closer to you. But as they move closer, the growling that seems to be coming out of their mouths seems to be pitching, almost as if they're trying to reach a certain wavelength. And you notice that as the growling from the two creatures pitches, so too does the sword. And so it has this weird kind of like language barrier investigation that happens between both whatever's the Moonblade is doing and what the two creatures are. And as they get closer, the pitch eventually hit the crescendo, and they both hit this kind of high, almost barely perceptible vibration, and it's at this point that you realize that now the creatures are within touching distance between you and the sword, and both of their noses are now touching towards the blade. And as they look at you, they move up to your sides, and you feel their scales rub against your sides. And as they move past you, it's almost as if a third one is walking through you, and you can feel this sense of power and authority washing through you, almost as if something is passing through that is bigger than just these two creatures before you. And as they pass, the sword stops humming this high, resistant note, and the flower that was at the base of the sword that served as the top of the crossguard begins to shimmer, and you notice that now the petals went from a steely gray to a blackened, almost silvery bluish hue, and you know now that what has just happened has been some form of judgment. The two creatures have been represented some kind of authority, and you have been proved at least worthy of something.
Whoa. Yes, please.
As the two dragons pass you, they take they take Evil and Pretzels into their jaws and run off into the distance.
Wait, say that again?
Does anybody want to do anything before they leave? Before they start running into the forest?
I would like to wake up.
Can I put a mark on Tony? His body?
Okay. Okay. No, totally. Yeah, I would say yeah. Okay. And anybody else?
All right. Well, I cry out, it like repeat one time after another. I say, our friends need healing. I need to heal them, and I say that in common and giant and orcish. Just one
Common,
after the
giant,
other.
and orcish.
Yes.
Okay. As you're running, they kind of stop and they both turn their heads around at the same time, and it's kind of weird because they look, when they move, it's like with a cat-like grace, but they look nothing like cats, and it is the most unsettling thing that you've really seen of anything that you've seen in this forest so far. But they kind of look behind you, and Evil's and Pretzel's bodies are draping down in their jaws, and you would think that they would be bleeding, or you would see some form of further lacerations happening, but it seems to be that they're just kind of flapping around, and they turn around, and the arms kind of like dangle out of their mouth, and then they turn back around and keep on running.
Okay, are they running fast enough that we can't keep up with them? Or
they seem to be going at a decent pace. I mean, you won't know until you try.
I mean, I'm immediately trying to follow them, running as fast as I can, but not necessarily trying to gain on them. I want to try to keep them in sight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, cool. So you guys go ahead and start booking it towards the house. Before you do that, does anybody want to go ahead and do something about these displacer beasts?
Well,
is one of them dead?
Yes,
both of them are dead.
Both of them are dead.
Both of them are dead.
Take the bodies.
I'm not strong enough to carry one.
Take the bodies.
I don't care. I'm really focused on the bleeding people. I don't know if they're gonna, if the other two want to do anything about them, but
okay. Okay, cool. So you guys start heading, following the creatures back towards the direction that you guys came, and as they come into the clearing with their house, you see that both of them kind of, instead of going two at a time, they kind of do this weird kind of assembly line thing where they were running at the same speed, and one kind of like stays at the same speed while the other one like kind of perfectly geometrically goes behind them as they go through the door.
What in the world is this?
Cool.
animal conveyor belt thing.
They're efficient, man. German engineering on these freaking creatures.
I mean,
So,
sure
you guys come to the door. I'm guessing you enter.
Yes.
Sure, cautiously.
Okay, as you guys enter, you guys notice that the two creatures are now wrapped around the now limp bodies inside of the now nest in the middle of the area, and you see that they are licking at the wounds of the of your downed compatriots.
Ooh.
Ew.
They're like not licking the meat off the bones, right? It's just like,
No, yeah, they have like cat tongue, so like every single lick is like a hook, like just raking.
Right. So is it like a kind of nursing sort of lick or a lollipop
Pastry
sort of lick? or
Oh, I'm delicious.
like
That's
spare
what it
ribs? Yeah.
Roll a nature check.
Mhm. Nature?
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, I can roll on this. What's weird? That's weird.
Don't roll.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Well, I don't trust him rolling.
Hey,
Good.
Definitely get a sense of kind of like maternal care over this.
Oh.
You definitely get a sense of care.
All right. I again hold my hands out and I say in common. I'm just taking slow steps and waiting to see what the reaction is. But I say, "May I help heal my friends?" As I'm walking.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a. Actually, hold on. Let me see something. Go ahead and do this then. Yeah. Okay. They get the general sense of what you're doing as you approach, and they both of them kind of look up and watch you. And at first, the frills along their bodies kind of like flutter a little bit, but they both settle down as they see that you have no weapon in your hands, and you're approaching in like kind of like a safety a slow manner.
Okay.
As you get closer, one of them stretches its head out towards you. At the center of your mass. What do you do?
I just continue to gently approach and let it reach out to me in whatever fashion.
Okay, as it taps its head into yours, you feel a intense surge of that sense of safety that you had been chasing this entire time. In a burst, come from that creature, and then it settles, and the creature turns around and continues looking at one of your compatriots.
All right. Since I'm close enough for that, can I actually reach them, or are they kind of are these creatures preventing because they're wrapped around the?
No, you could they've made some space for you as you came around.
Okay, so the first thing I reach out and want to check one by one, just checking for pulse and breathing from each of them.
Okay. You get from the pulse of both of your friends that somehow through the travel and now the nursing that's happening right now, they've actually stabilized, and they are now resting within this nest, pretty much at a state of at least health. You know, like they're not bleeding out or anything. There's no obvious like huge lacerations anymore. There's just like some scabbing and some bruises from where the tentacles wrapped around and off of their center of gravity.
All right. Can I let's see. I'm not good at it, but can I make a medicine check and just see also the condition of their wounds at this point? If they look fresh, or if they look like to me like they've healed in any way, or
they've healed a great deal from just like being life threatening, but definitely it's definitely like evidence that like they've been in a scuffle in the past like few days.
All right. In that case, as I'm checking their signs and breathing and everything like that, as I touch them, I also give each of them 1 hit point. in the midst of that? Because they're not conscious at this point, right?
Oh, thanks.
No, they're still unconscious, but they're stable.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and give them each 1 hit point as well. While I'm
All right. Well, then, as you grace them with 1 HP each, Edel and Pretzel, you wake up to a quite interesting scene. As you're looking up, you see a wooden ceiling above you, lit by some kind of just lambent light from the edges of the canopy above, and peering down at you and seemingly looking at you with motherly concern are 2 massive heads of like dragonoid creatures, and looking at these things, it's like staring down the barrel of a dragon gun. Like this thing should not be doing the thing it's doing. Like everything in your head literally says you should be dead.
Right. So as they're there, as I see them wake up, hold on. As I see them wake up, also wherever they're doing, I also am staying there and trying to calm them down as they wake up.
Okay.
And say, it's okay. They're helping. You're all right.
I had the best dream. I was a kitten again, and my mom was grooming me. Oh, it was the best.
And as you're saying that, just like the tongue is just like dragging across your head, and you're like, I had just the wildest. Oh god, that feels so good.
Just like Mom used to do. Oh my god. No, I just keep on licking. It's all good. Keep going.
You're just like, yes, keep licking.
I find it somewhat soothing. It's like, continue.
Oh man, the one that's
Needle's
licking
gonna
you,
make this creepy.
the one that's licking
That's
you,
my job.
kind of like
Yes.
snorts at you. A puff of like yellowish silver air puffs down at you, and your face kind of goes a little numb, and you go back to sleep.
Yeah. Fair enough. I go, ooh. I go, oh. I fall back asleep.
Good guess.
He's like, oh, well, that's interesting. Yes. We'll continue.
Y'all are the worst.
Oh my god. I don't even know what's happening.
Not roll a wisdom check for me.
Let's see if I can do better than I did on that other one. Where is it? Where is it? There.
Who's doing a wisdom check?
Work. Did it work? Why is nothing coming up?
I think you rolled a 20.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, can we just say that? Why isn't it?
So you're not. So when you're clicking on wisdom, the sidebar is not coming up with the
The
beyond 20.
sidebar comes up, but the Beyond 20 button is there, but then nothing happens.
When you
I
click on the beyond 20. Okay, so when I click on it, there's a window that comes up in the middle of my screen right there.
Nope.
Nothing, huh?
That's peculiar.
I don't understand. So anyway, I have a +2 wisdom here.
I'm gonna try this now.
Actually,
just
hold
to
up.
see.
Wait, before you, okay,
Oh,
never mind.
yeah, mine
so,
works.
There. I'm
Okay.
smart.
okay, so
Hey.
So, Naga, as you are entering the area and you see that like everybody's kind of just like gathering around this this nest area and sitting around these creatures that you guys still don't really like fully fathom what's going on.
Nope.
But everybody's just kind of sitting around, kind of bewildered as like this is happening, and the air of just like kind of abashed awe gets immediately like swallowed up by this awareness behind you, and you know that the shadows behind you cast by the lambent glow of the canopy above casts a shadow onto the walls behind you, and you have a sinking feeling that if you turn around now, you're going to see something that's going to be
Gross.
either something you regret or something that's going to change what's happening right now.
Okay.
Don't
so
put
I'm
your-
not gonna turn around.
So are you choosing not to turn around? That's the
Just
question that I
face
should have gave you
this
first.
direction for the rest of our lives.
100%.
100% you don't turn around?
I'm not gonna turn around right now.
Okay. As you resist the urge to just like kind of confront this entity that's this
'Cause I
presence
know
behind
what's
you,
going on.
you feel it fade, but it doesn't fully go away.
Okay, I kind of okay. So here's what I want to do. I kind of want to, in like an inside voice, kind of a prayer voice. I want to be
Uh-huh.
like, not yet. Let me prepare them.
You feel you feel the cold wind blow in from the door. In fact, all of you feel this cold wind come in, and you see the lights flicker from the canopy a little bit,
Mm.
and then they just restore back. The
Alright.
limit glow that we're sitting at the top of the canopy go back to the brightness.
Does that seem eerie or odd to me, or is that just
Those
dog house?
magical lamps, and you've been around enough
Alright.
magic
in that-
to know that was definitely something wrong.
In that case, I'd like to do divine sense, and I'd
Mhm.
like to use that on these creatures as well. That I should know if there is anything. Let's see, a celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
Okay. I'm going to stretch the meaning of this spell a little bit just so I can
You
go
don't
ahead
have
and
to.
like.
Sure.
Oh, what I'm going to do? It's my game and I do what I want. So as you your sense out to go ahead and pick up on these fey, celestial, or infernal sources,
Mhm.
as that sense coasts over these two creatures within the circle, you get a definite ping of celestial, but it's not intrinsic. It seems to be that it was somehow painted on them.
Okay.
If that's a better description, you don't really get like a definite explanation as to what's happening. You just definitely understand that whatever's going on with these creatures and what the experience that you had with them tapping you and you feeling that burst of security,
Mhm.
that was definitely intrinsic to their celestial nature, if you would call it that.
All right.
Huh.
I
Don't
feel
turn
like
around.
I feel like there's got to be some way to be able to communicate with these
Yeah.
creatures. I say there's. I turn to the rest of and just quietly to those who are awake anyway, and say, there's something about these creatures that are
Gross.
that have something heavenly, celestial about them. At least they've been touched by something like that,
Oh.
and so.
Yeah.
You're asleep. Yeah. So then,
It's like, ooh.
yeah.
One of the creatures turns as you're speaking
Mhm.
and utters like some halting and guttural syllables
Mhm.
at Naga. Naga, do you speak
Okay.
Dragonborn?
I speak
So
Draconic.
you speak Draconic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you understand the speaking as
Hey,
"Why
I
are you
speak.
here?"
Ah.
Ah.
And Hoy, you hear this too. You hear, "Why are you here?"
Well,
Why are we-
we're
why are
here
we-
for many reasons, but we're in this part of the forest.
You bring
To
unsafe creatures with you. They are not safe. They are
in the
not. They're not able to keep themselves or you safe. They are like puppies that you have brought with you.
you mean my friends?
I mean, the ones inside of the nest.
Yeah.
Wait,
As,
what? I didn't
and
hear that.
as it's speaking, the other one is still cleaning pretzels and stops, and a definite feminine tone comes out from your understanding of Draconic. It's a lighter kind of growly tone, and it says, "These are not good places to be puppies in."
Oh, don't we know it?
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
Don't we know it, dear cousin?
We'll be leaving now.
We're we're here for two things. We originally came into this forest, seeking to rescue some children that were captured by a dark dragon that lives to the south of here.
As you see the mention of kidnapped children being mentioned, you see both their pupils dilate at the same time and then shrink back.
Mhm.
Delicious, perhaps.
I was gonna say young.
Yes, we
I
The,
love children.
The male counterpart gets up and advances towards you and says, "You said children being held where?"
yes. To the dragon that's taken up residence to the south of us in a great keep has captured children from the local elf village.
The
And
Wolf
elves-
Keep.
Yes.
We do not mess. We do not mess with the half men, half wolf.
Ooh.
Oh. Wait, not the wolf. No, not the wolf keep. It was the. Wait, what was
You
the
speak.
other
You
place?
speak of the great water.
was
Of, you speak of the great waterfall. Correct.
Yes. Is that the wolf keep? Okay.
That is where the civilization of wolf, half elf,
Ooh.
dwells.
Ah. Wait, they didn't tell us they were half wolf.
Who?
Oh,
And
the
at this,
elves
both
you met.
and at this, both their heads kind of fixate on you, and the female stops licking at pretzels, gets up and advances on you too.
They told us they were elves
Yeah.
and that the dragon had taken their children. There was no mention of half wolves.
Liars.
These elves you speak of, is one of them red of hair?
Is one of them rid of?
Good question.
That was a
Yes.
long time ago, dude.
That was 6 days and 3 months ago.
The female dragon says, it carries the name Ayla.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have notes?
That's
Yes.
what I'm looking
That
at
is
right
all
now.
correct.
As soon as I hear Alar, I'm like, yes. What about
Yes.
Alar?
They both look over to you and
Yes.
start speaking at one time in guttural tones towards you, and you're kind of like, oh, wait. But as they're speaking towards Animus, they say he is the representative of the half wolf, half elf cult or group. Sorry, I meant group. The in the castle above the great waterfall.
Oh.
Whoops.
There has been much disturbance in the area, and the forest has been disquiet since.
Oh, no.
Since they
Oh, he back though.
Oh, okay. I was like, we lost
say
somebody.
who
and then
disappeared. Okay.
Good.
Oh, okay. Well, that does put a different picture on things.
The female approaches you, Naga, and sniffs at you, sniffing at the buckler at your arm, and then kind of sniffs
Mhm.
around, then begins sniffing at the center of your chest. And she kind of sniffs sharply one time and kind of pulls back and says, "You smell old."
To who? Oh my god.
I'm,
The
That's
fe- the-
mean.
I'm definitely not.
Savage.
I'm not a child like these other ones.
She tilts her head at you and says, "Not you, old. Something old."
Well, that's the other thing that we're here for. In traveling through the forest, there's a great spirit who seeks to pass on the mantle of the protecting the forest, and he has tasked me with aiding him in this. And I think actually the two of you may be able to
The protectors
take on this mantle. It would give you great power and the responsibility of caring for the forest.
You
They
should at
both-
least interview for it. I mean, you
They
don't have
both
to take the
face-
job.
And then they look to each other and then look back. They say, "You speak of old wind,
Mm-hmm. Yes, he showed
the
me.
many horned one."
Yes, he showed me a vision when he came, but he's been without companion for too long. And the protector of the forest needs to be two, always two, and he's been alone for so long. It's corrupted him.
The female dragon looks up to the sky, to the roof. And as you guys all kind of look up as well, you notice that there is a large carving of a crescent moon etched into the ceiling. And Hoy, you definitely see this crescent moon. And you're like, oh, that's definitely Sehanine, Saloon.
Mhm.
That's definitely Central. And they both look down and say, we cannot take a mantle that has already been given.
Huh?
Well, then where should we go? If you know who I should seek, please point me the way.
Wait, who's got the mantle?
Yes, who's got the mantle?
Okay, I'm gonna make you both roll a religion check.
Religion.
Religion?
Religion.
Uh-oh.
Come on, work this time. Why is it doing
And it's you two, because you've actually had an encounter with these creatures.
Am I
So I would say
related?
you would also go ahead and have a religion check for me.
That's a flat 8. Yeah.
Salute.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Animus and Naga. Upon gazing up at the symbol and then looking back down, you definitely get the sense of like some form of energy or light being projected down on these creatures in this one moment in time as they speak of a mantle. And Animus especially, you feel a kinship with this. You feel as if the mantle that's been bestowed, the mantle that you hear them speaking of now, is more so is reminiscent of something close to an oath. Naga, you yourself, you see it as something deeper than that. These creatures that are now existing within this forest have been placed there for a reason outside of human ken. Whatever is happening here now seems to be outside of the realm of mortal affairs, including mortal spirits.
Ooh.
Yipes.
So they're like serious heavy duty. Okay.
We cannot speak for the force, but this system of two sacrificing for the other is just an excuse for bloodshed. The forest gets darker and darker by year. It is not a place we go often. You see the results of this darkened presence beside our once benefactors, and they nose their head towards both of them nose their head towards the ruins that you guys were inside of Valar. And the female creature speaks up and says, "We Tatzel used to have an agreement. We would keep the general area safe while the creatures within would provide for us and our needs. This became complicated, give or take maybe five cycles ago." And she kind of tilts her head. It's hard to go ahead and engage the human time cycle, but whatever you guys count as birthdays. Birthdays? Yes, we've had 50 of those. 50, 60, no, 100. 100 of those have gone by.
No?
Are you conscious of
half dog
this?
years?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, give me a go ahead, give me a Constitution check, there, Tony.
Oh yeah, I'm still out. That's right. I'm like,
Says the unconscious wizard.
I just stay deeper. Constitution, just regular from the top, right?
Yeah, from the top, man.
All right.
Give me a Constitution check. Let me see if this actually comes out of your mouth.
Fat.
Okay, you kind of pick your head up, and your face is still kind of numb. You go,
And I go.
and then you go back down.
and then the battle fowl goes running around the room.
The battle fowl sits on your head. perched and looking around like almost like an alarm, and you see its head kind of turning on an axis,
Oh my god.
and it turns all the way around. It just keeps on going around and around like some kind of periscope.
I'm like, cut that out. Don't make me perform an exorcism.
It's like, hey, I'm
Um, so the female Tatzel now approaches you and says, the mantle was given after the events that occurred here. We are stewards of a sort for what is not your business. But we cannot take up a mantle such as this, but we can aid you in a way. And at this, the male counterpart whips its head around and looks at the female, and you feel a low guttural growl, lower than the ones that you've heard so far, to the point where like the pebbles at your feet kind of rumble and start kind of jitting around. And she matches the same pitch. And there is a brief moment of just like kind of tension, and as this shaking is going on, everybody's feet are kind of getting itchy from all the vibration.
Yikes.
And then like it abruptly stops, and they both look up and says, "We will help you."
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, anything, and if there's anything we can do to
The female speaks this time and seems
repay
to be
your
taking more.
kindness.
The female speaks up and seems to like they both kind of interchange positions. One backs up and the other one moves forward. And now the female is closest to you while the male is behind you. And the female says, "We cannot do anything of our own volition in this matter. However, if you wish to go ahead and gain aid from us in a way by possibly asking for a certain kind of help, we may be able to assist. But the idea and the incentive must be your own."
Need more Vorpal weapons, perhaps.
Roll a Constitution check, Tony.
Damn it.
That's right. You're fucking unconscious.
Hold up.
Give me another Constitution check. You
I'm
plus
just
one.
swimming. I'm just in my dreams. 12.
Your head comes up and you're like, "Well, vorpal weapons," and then go back down. And then the male Tatzel sees this happen, turns around and wraps around your body, and like you feel an immense warmth and safety, and you're immediately lulled to sleep.
Oh,
And you roll over. The battle fowl like is the little spoon, and your hand immediately goes into your mouth because you are probably the most secure you've ever felt
Oh
ever
my
since
God.
like ever since you came out of your mother's womb. This is it. This is the best sleep.
Fair enough. Sleep,
Go.
T'Challa.
Okay, so
I'm
we need to ask.
effectively
Okay,
out.
so we need to ask for direct help, basically.
Are you speaking to the rest of the group now?
Yes,
Because
okay.
nobody, because everybody else hasn't been able to hear this yet. But I'm
So-
guessing that you translate everything.
So everybody conscious. Here's the thing. So they can't take over first for the spirit, and they think it's that's worthless effort anyway.
Mhm.
But they can offer us direct help if we ask for something. It sounds like she's saying something very specific. So I guess the
Can you
question is,
give us-
what do we need the most help with?
Weapons.
Do we need to find something that will?
Love.
I don't know. At this point, let's think about this. We don't even know what we're fighting anymore, right? I mean,
Well,
all of
yeah,
a
that's
sudden,
the thing.
there's a dragon who took out a bunch of wolf people. Well, I don't know that's such a bad thing.
That may be true, but I don't know.
That's racist.
They lied to it. It's
All
not-
right,
it's not-
all right, Catwoman, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying that we have to find out.
We've been lied to, though. That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, that's a question, right? Because we haven't been lied to. We didn't ask them if they were wolf people.
He does have a point. He does have a very
True
valid
enough.
And if they had said that they were wolf people, would we have had a different opinion? I don't know. I've sworn an oath to avenge them, but if they have deceived me, then that oath is broken. So let's see we need to know what we're doing. Are we out to take down a dragon and save some children who are poor and starving, or are they evil marauding creatures that we're walking
Is
into?
the dragon even a
that's a good
dragon? I mean, we
question.
don't
Is the
know.
right?
That's a good question. So I'll ask her: Are these half wolf, half elves? Are these benevolent creatures? Are they worth saving? I don't. That may be something, because, like I said, we had no idea about any of that,
Mm.
and we want to know if we should continue our quest at all at this point.
These are all valid
Hello?
questions, but I am unconscious.
Oh my god. He is having the best sleep of his life. However,
I know, right?
as he's curled up, the tassel that's wrapped around Evil starts nosing at the rucksack that he carries beside him,
Yes.
and upon pulling out the book from the temple, it flings it towards its partner and says, "This may be of use."
Ooh.
Yes. Perhaps.
And the female retreats back and sniffs at it and says, "Yes, this is this is perfect. Where did you find this?"
These.
We found,
Going
we
through your
found this
purse,
with,
dude.
I don't know. I didn't pick that up. Is this what we found in the temple when we were there?
Yes.
I'm not supporting.
I can't say anything.
Does any? I believe we may have
Looking
found
at
this in
the
the
book,
temple
this
when
looks
we
like
were in the small town.
This is a very familiar dusty tome that you guys picked up at some point in time during your travels inside this forest.
Yes. Remember by the. Oh, never mind. I can't say it.
You can.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I would allow you this situation just
Remember-
because it's not coming from me, and it's more so you guys' memories.
Okay. You know the
Oh,
spider
okay.
place? And remember,
Oh,
how you
yeah.
guys got axes and stuff, and I got a book. I'm like, I can't read this.
That's right.
That's the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. We got this from the the same place we got the buckler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wait, was it the same thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
you mean the original
Same place.
ruins that the
Yeah.
first set of ruins we
Mhm.
came to?
Crossbow.
Yeah, we got
Spiders.
this very early on when we first came, and there were some magical weapons in this book.
And well, I can't tell what you're saying. Never mind.
No, you guys are discussing this in between yourselves.
All right, you might mention the description of the spiders. They were not
what
normal
does-
spiders
yeah, these were-
by size or nature either.
They're
They were
gross
giant-
spiders. All spiders are gross.
Giant, yes, poison spewing spiders, and
Yeah. they were fun.
they had taken up residence in a ruin.
And I think that's our
With
first
lots of
murder
published
death
writing
kill.
all about it. Yeah, it was our first murder death kill.
Yeah.
And it was the same place where I retrieved this buckler, and I'll show her the buckler again. But we weren't able to read the book.
I wonder if I could ask about the axe.
You're still unconscious.
Oh, god damn
Yeah.
it.
No, it's true. We do have. It's true. We do have several things on us that we don't know what they do.
Yeah, could you? Actually, that's not a bad idea.
We start tossing a pile of stuff. There's an axe.
What's
Here's
this?
here's a sword
actually
that I
really
broke
good
once.
Here's a shoe that we found in a
Here's
basement.
a sword that I broke once that,
There's all these
that we
things
don't know if
have
it
that
doesn't.
we
It's
don't
called
know about.
Additar. Yeah.
Here's a book on core math.
Just basic.
Hoy just throws out this purple book that says "Go Math" Volume 1.
What do you think of this?
It's like, where'd you get this?
Oh my gosh.
It's
is so
the Texas
advanced.
public school system.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, so are you actually throwing out all these items out on the
Yeah.
floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as
Not
you're
just we
throwing
wanna
it,
throw them out, but we can say, yeah, look, we've got a bunch of these things, and the only one we really know about is my buckler.
are you guys actually physically throwing them, or are you just placing them like on the ground?
Not like
Placing them on the ground. That's what I'm doing.
Okay,
with mine,
cool.
anyway.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yes,
So as you
no,
place these
I
things
just,
down on the ground,
I just playfully hurl them at the creatures and see what happens.
Fucking
Oh my god.
Throw
Oh
a
my
dagger at him.
god.
Hey.
The female Tatzel approaches all these items and sniffs at each one and says, "This is one way we could aid you, but I wish to make sure you make the right move.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know what?
well,
I can.
that's-
We can give one boon per
Okay.
the stipulations of the mantle.
Can I ask a quick question?
So
What is a
it's-
boon
it's-
exactly?
You
Boon
don't
is
know,
like a
dude.
favor.
Gosh,
One
stop
boon
asking
for the
questions.
No, I mean the
What
word
is a
boon.
one boon per guy.
A boon is a good thing. Boon is like it's a blessing.
Okay,
You know
that's
those
what I mean.
things. Did you ever play
Okay.
Hades? Have you ever?
Nope.
Okay.
So we were told. Okay,
don't
so
worry.
this is here's okay. Then let's see if we can go at it this way. So when we came into the forest, we were told that there would be ruins, which we found, which had some weapons, and we were told to defeat the. And then after we got into the forest, we met a pseudo dragon, who told us that A, we weren't ready to meet the dragon, and B, that we would find things in the forest to aid us. So we have found this so far. If there's anything else in this forest to aid us, can you tell us where to go and what we're looking for?
Wait. I have a thought, and while he's saying this, I have no idea what he's saying, so I'm like interrupting him. I just had a thought. So remember, we've been chasing down this dragon and getting ready for a fight with the dragon, which we don't even know we want to have anymore. But remember, it has. And we don't know why the dragon's there or if it cares. And then we also know that there's this ball of light though above it, right? And that it keeps. We've heard that it's paying attention to it, and also we've seen when it attacked us that it seemed to lift its head as if it was paying attention to what it was saying or influence or something. Maybe if we found out something about that, that might get us a long way to what we need to know.
The ball of light over the dragon. Wait, what now?
Yeah.
There was
That.
a ball of light floating
Exactly.
around the head of the dragon. Yeah.
Yes.
I had completely forgotten about that.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Okay, cool.
Right
I had
now,
to
yeah.
restart Discord.
Mhm.
So what was the clarification on the boon situation? She's gonna give us one boon for the group,
It's one favor, I guess.
In favor.
and
So
she's
it's
all totaled.
confirmed that we should even go after the dragon.
We're not sure yet.
Okay.
Work in progress.
So, work in progress. So is that you think going to be our biggest thing? Is if the dragon is being influenced, or what the ball of light is?
Mm. That would be my vote. It is that is information. Finding that out would make a big difference. Now, to you all, of course, you are moved by other things. You might care more about what these magic things are on the ground, but
Yes, please.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Okay. So yeah, so I'll bring that
I'd like
to
some
her.
advantages, not just some answers. You're still gonna have to fight the blue light after you find out what it is, right? I mean, we still need to be stronger than we are.
That's true. Yeah. What is this? Okay, so that's what I'll ask her then. What is this blue light and that seems to be surrounding or hovering over the dragon? And if that's to be defeated, how do we defeat that?
yeah, just as long as we put it in the form of complex questions with multiple subsets, then they'll give us all of it,
Nest
right?
it all together. Yeah.
As you're saying this, Animus, and as you're saying this, Animus,
The grand
creatures
unification
kinda
question. We're gonna get it all.
oh my god, the creatures as you're saying this kind of gaze at you, and then like they both look to each other, then look back at you, and you realize now that you've lost your audience.
Oh dear.
Huh.
So so both the female once again kind of like approaches you, and now you're seeing that she's becoming a little bit more comfortable with you guys being around, and she's kind of like insinuating herself in between everybody, and just kind of like getting like there's like a general tap here and there
Sure.
as somebody gets jostled as they're sitting down and having this conversation.
Sure.
But she says, you know, this boon is more so geared towards the things that we can do. As you know, me and my other are very good at hunting.
Oh,
Yeah.
then why don't you come with us to hunt it? Would you be interested in coming with us to hunt a dragon?
However,
However.
if that is your boon for choice, it leaves you dealing with Old Wind.
Oh, are you? Well, you said you're even better. You're even older than him, aren't you?
Cannot replace Old Wind. Our place is already spoken for.
No, but you can if you're old enough and wise enough to deal with him, then you can hunt. Then you could find something to replace him.
You wish us to hunt a successor to a system that has killed thousands upon mated couples.
It's either that, or if you can destroy him directly.
Roll a wisdom check.
Oh dear. I'm really good at those.
Actually, you know what? Instead of a wisdom check, sorry. Go ahead and roll a perception for me. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, like a middling. Okay, you get a definite from not only the tattoo that's in front of you, but also the one wrapped around Evil, that the mention of adding another person to another couple, another set of mated creatures to this mantle is not something that they want to do.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, then I'll bring my second idea then can you just stop him and keep him away from us, either by capture or killing or whatever needs to be done so that he is no longer my threat.
Old Wind is not a physical entity. It is not a physical manifestation that can be put down. And even if it was, it would leave the forest and its machinations barren and would quickly roll out of control. Old Wind is broken and a sad creature, but he also serves a purpose. If you wish to get rid of Old Wind, you must get rid of the purpose.
And what's the purpose?
Love.
I mean, if he only seems to destroy.
Protection. And as it mentions protection, one of her claws settles on the book. And she says, "This is a tome older than you or I. It is as old as this forest. It is one of many in a library of thousands. However, this one in particular may or may not contain the creation and the instructions to create a bound spirit to one location for protection infinitum."
I don't suppose you can read it.
How can we read it then?
I cannot read it. If you wish it, we and my other may open your eyes to the text. However, I warn you, this is not something that can be done lightly. Oh, what's this? You bring me cheesecake? Say hi,
Necronomicon.
everybody.
Hi,
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Can you bring some for us too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
come get
yeah. Hell yeah. Aw, yeah.
Bring enough for everybody? What?
No, of course not. So,
Please?
the probably in the next like 30. Yeah. It depends on the decision they make, but definitely 40.
Kill them all at 30.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
She was my favorite. No longer.
Okay. He goes.
No
He goes.
longer.
Repeat after me, sweetie. TPK.
Okay.
Yes.
The dragons randomly turn on
Okay.
you and just put you down. No, I'm joking.
I
So-
probably deserve it. It's okay.
So the
Well, of course, we wouldn't take it. You know, this is a serious thing. I mean, we're obviously
so
we
I've
have,
heard-
I have an incentive right now because this thing is after me. But also, as a lover of the forest, as a child of nature, I want this forest to be in balance. So, of course, we would take this responsibility seriously.
So I've heard Oldwind's name in the midst of all this. I hear Oldwind pass a few different times, right?
Mhm.
I say, this Oldwind seems bad. Is there a way to? Has he been corrupted? Is there a way to heal him?
do you translate that over to Naga? And Naga, do you say
I
that?
would say it. I say it to Naga. Yeah.
That doesn't sound really like it, but we may be able to replace him. With
So
the-
did
with the
you?
help
Wait,
of this
did you?
book.
So are you speaking to Animus, or are you talking to?
To
the
Animus based
castle?
on what they've already told me.
So they're
but
both
to
kind
them
of-
to them I'll say yes. I think the information in the book would be more than useful, and of course we would take it with the utmost responsibility.
They both look at each other and nod. And she looks back at you and says, "Then you must choose one whose eyes will be open."
Just translate the book to common.
Well, Devil
either
Boy's
gonna be
already
me or-
sold his soul. Oh wait, I don't know that for sure. All right.
Is it I'll
Devil
ask you,
boy.
is it something that I would be capable of doing, or would it be better with my unconscious friend there? Because he and I travel in much different magical circles.
The machinations of this enchantment are both arcane and earth-based. Either will do.
That it should
Hell, I do both.
says the half-caster.
it'll blow up your brain.
Fine, I got this.
That I wouldn't deign to risk my friend's life in this. I will take that responsibility.
I'd do it.
No doubt.
Roll
He's
your
not using his brain
constitution.
anyway. Just do
I
it.
am a scoundrel.
Oh my god. So, as you say this, it says, understand that when I say arcane and earth-based, it is a marriage of the two. You must have both.
I feel commitment.
That or a great gift in either.
Then it would probably be better for him.
They look at. I'm guessing
Maybe.
you're pointing at Hoy, right?
Yeah, but yeah, he might be able because he has some of both, although not great in either.
Both of them look at Hoy and say, "There are exceptions. However, having both is not a qualification for what we would say is a valid use. The male picks its head up from being curled up and says, "This pup between asleep here is a possible source, though his initial source is small. He is linked with something greater,
Yes.
though tainted. It may be enough."
Then by all means, if he's the one that's got to do it, he's the one that's got to do it.
You also sense this greatness within yourself, though not as large a source as the horned one.
What? What do you
Some
mean?
with some training or some meditation, you too may be eligible.
Come on now. Look.
We leave the choice to yourself, but it is already late.
Okay.
And at that, they both kind of wrap around into the center nest and promptly pass out.
Oh, so we're gonna do this in the morning. Great.
Oh no.
Okay. The other. Okay. So do our half dead friends waking up yet?
They've been awake, but
okay.
Evil has been put to sleep for his tongue, and thus is now being supervised by both dragon parents.
It wasn't that bad.
So they're all out. Everybody's out now. We're just gonna have to wait till morning.
Everybody's kind of like sitting around.
I mean,
You guys have
the
long talk,
thingies there,
and
yeah.
I'm guessing you take this time to fill everybody in on the discussion.
Yeah.
Or
So,
the
so what do you think, guys?
Well,
My inclination is to take this on myself.
It is
They've
mine as
kinda
well.
given-
It's
They've
not.
kind of given different answers, but yeah.
I don't think this is. I think this is not, as with most things, it's not just a matter of power. It's about conviction and what you care about. In this case,
Me.
you're not just afraid of Oldwind over there. It's also about
No,
the good of this forest.
exactly.
yeah, I'm not disappointed enough.
So what are we contemplating using the power of the book to help us do?
Well, the power of the book, from what they're saying, will if I understand them right, it's kind of gonna replace Oldwind.
So how does
With a-
any
with
of
a-
that
with a-
help us with
with a
the dragon
non-corrupt
situation?
spirit.
Not a damn bit.
So,
What
the
are
meaning of
we
the book
doing?
you were given, the
It's-
meaning of the
it's-
book behind it was more so a nullification
Okay.
of the machinations of this forest.
Yes. So the forest will be less harsh to us, and we'll be able to get around, and Oldwin will no longer be a problem. If we can
So that's
basically
like-
kind of lift the curse,
That's like
we're going to
the
lift the curse of the
subplot
forest.
here, right? Because the main plot is going to freaking kill us. Isn't
That
it?
may be.
Well, what do you say it
But
like
we-
that?
But also, if we lift the curse of the forest, then we should be able to find our way through easier.
And get back to the dragon who will kill us.
Right, it's gonna be like a nice Monty Python sketch where we all go yay, hooray, and then there's a big foot that just comes and smashes us into the ground.
Yes, I think that's
So
about right.
Naga, you're the only one that had the sync up with Oldwin, and so like, can we just not walk out of this forest? Is that thing gonna stalk us down and kill us?
Probably, yes.
Well, when you put it like that,
Yes. There's not a get out of jail free card on that one.
So
He's gonna
based
find us.
on
He was outside when we came in this house, and I managed to get him to bug off for a few minutes, under the assumption that I was gonna talk these guys into taking over for him.
and they're not having it. They're saying
they're not having
a
it,
good
and-
thing. The system's broken. They don't want to.
But they've given
the
us a way to
next-
fix that system.
Not gonna miss.
So
do it.
I guess we
So-
get a good night's sleep and then do this in the morning.
Yeah. I'm still like, okay, so the thing with the elves and the ruse that they
Yeah.
played, are we even signed up to fight this dragon anymore? Do we care?
Oh my god.
I'm serious.
Mark,
Like
That
that's
vengeance,
what I said.
vengeance paladin
I am
rolled
so
back
glad
to
that this
regular
area is so
paladin,
great
right?
now for you. I'm so glad
For-
that this is so great for you guys now. Thank you
That
so
is a
much.
good question to the
for
Vengeance
my
Paladin.
for my part, I'm still holding to my vows until something different has been confirmed. But I need to know before I pursue anything in terms of going after the dragon, that I need to know what these half elf, half wolf people are about.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll send it.
Oh my god.
Because just the
I won't
fact
say
that
it.
they're half elf, half wolf doesn't mean that
No,
it doesn't mean
Sure,
anything
they're
to us.
still
We
living
need to know.
things.
We need to
I
know.
agree, but
they
I
did.
do feel like we've been lied to.
But based on what Naga said, that these dragonkin are saying that they did refer to them as some sort of cult. So so that usually is not a
That
good
was
sign.
a slip of my tongue. It's
Oh.
more a group. I'm sorry. That was a slip of my tongue.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna change the wording in my notes then. Okay, It's like,
My bad. Yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad.
Too funny. It's like I do like
Well,
elves
can we at
myself,
least get the
personally.
dragon's opinion on like you know what's the best move here? Do they have a feeling on whether we should save these half wolf kids, and can they help us with that?
Please.
They didn't
Okay.
really say, and I think they're only
here's
going to give us one thing.
here's what we say. Here's the one thing. Will you please help us win?
Okay, hear me out. Whatever's in this book, it's a whole book. Now, they did say that there is part of this book, a ritual to help cleanse this forest, but it's a whole book. There's probably
And-
more stuff in there
and
that we can use.
And the rest of the book is to get Cthulhu and Tiamat together. And
It may be, but then
end the world.
Tiamat will certainly wipe out one black dragon. Certainly. If we get two of them on our side, we will
Please.
win.
Oh,
All right. So at this point, I'm
Hear me out. You're a
starting
vengeance
to-
paladin. You're all about the vengeance. I get it. I'm a druid, man. I'm all about the
and I'm a
life
scoundrel.
of this area.
All right.
So
I've changed my mind. I want to ask them just for. I want to ask them for the biggest set of armor that they can conjure up,
Yeah.
and just make my armor class like 25, and then let's go.
Now you're talking. That's how you do it.
Oh my god.
don't worry, I've got it all. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it in the morning.
The sad thing is, even if you got the armor, you wouldn't be able to make your deck save against the breath weapon. You'd still be dead.
I don't care. Alright,
Okay,
Um,
okay. Here's
I-
Pretzel's perspective now, knowing all
Uh-huh.
of this.
Okay, that's
Okay.
true.
So if you want to go the route of the book and getting all the knowledge of the book so that you can settle the forest down and make the good old wind problem go away, right? I'm down for that. And then we'll find out what else is in the book and if it can help us with the dragon.
Exactly.
But if if
Exactly.
we do all of that and there's nothing in the book that helps us with the dragon, I'm not walking in there to die. I mean, I'm saying this is from Pretzel's perspective. This whole thing got really muddy all of a sudden, and we were already walking into death's door looking for a bonus. The point B, we need to. If you guys killed off those displacer things while we were unconscious, we need to walk back in there and get those pelts.
yeah,
That's
I've
valid.
been trying to get
Let's
myself
do
all the
that.
time.
Listen, I go ahead
that's a good
and
idea. Anyway,
give Evil and Pretzels 6 hit points each.
Woohoo!
6
Did
more.
the
Hi.
dragon pair do anything for us, or are we just up to like 7 hit points now?
It just stabilized you.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's night now, so I guess we're gonna sleep here for the night and get a long rest, right?
Well, unless we want to
Alright.
try to get the displacer.
Listen,
Bodies.
I died twice yesterday, so I would very much like a long rest. Okay, you're welcome to go looking for some pretty
Oh, yeah,
pretty
me
outfit for
too.
yourself. But I personally want to spend the night not dying. Okay,
Oh my god!
It's like, yeah,
Can we
I
do
died
that
twice
now?
yesterday. That's so messed up.
can we do that?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Are we all for that plan? Long rests and Tim and Naga reads the book.
Yes, please.
Find a nice quiet corner and pass out.
Yeah, after I heal them, I'm just lying down in a fetal position. So,
Animus is having some serious crises of faith.
See, the nice thing is if you settle down the forest and we opt out on the dragon, we can walk out of the forest because it won't be a garden of teeth
Exactly.
anymore.
Yes.
God, wouldn't that be funny, you guys? Oh God, never mind. I'll
Let's
discuss
do
it
it.
outside.
I'm out. I'm head out.
right? And then we roll credits. We just go back and say, Aylar, I hear your wolf. Yeah, well, your little
luck on
cubs are still back in the woods. Good luck.
Good night.
I'd love to be noble, but I don't want to be noble and dead.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to those how it should have ended episodes. You know, it's like,
Oh, I
just
love you
leave.
guys. Oh, I love you guys.
I told you straight up scoundrels. Don't let the nicest
Where
fool
are we
you.
headed to Baldur's Gate? Let's go there.
I just never knew that it would be this way.
I had some hints.
and I'm just so happy about it.
Oh.
There will be no
Okay.
movie version of our adventures.
No.
Oh my God.
Nobody's looking for the rights to this.
Okay, so I'm guessing you guys all go to sleep.
Yes.
Cool.
This
So you
seems
guys
like a good
wake up,
place to do
you know. You guys all wake up fully rested from
All
a
right,
night's rest.
Click a long rest, everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody click your long rest.
Yay!
You've also leveled up, so everybody tick yourself up to 5.
Yes.
And that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You're the
I forget.
man.
No, I need to every night, but I need to use the rest of my spell slots just for fun.
Yes, you do. Go
Like,
for
I
it.
just-
Go for
I
it.
just
Do you just
go-
go around smiting shit?
I just go out into the woods and smite trees.
Oh my God.
Just take them down. No, that's probably
You
not
just
good.
hear,
for
ah! And then,
probably the druid would probably look bad down on that one, I guess.
oh my
Maybe just some
God.
rocks. Alright, anyway, never mind.
You have my
It's
So
support.
everybody take yourself up to level 5.
Does this mean
Congratulations. Huh?
Does this mean fireball?
It
I
does.
think it fireball, my friend.
Yes.
Time to hit the books and figure out what that
no.
means.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know really what warlocks are capable of. We'll have to see.
I don't either.
Let's see, level 5. Yeah, fireball. Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
And so it began. See,
Oh.
you don't get any perks until level 6, but Dark One's own luck is this level.
Look, all I want is fireball and the unseen servant thing. And I'm good.
Oh, you can also pick some spells,
All I
right?
want.
Huh?
You can also
all
pick some
I
spells,
want.
can't you?
Yes.
Hmm.
It's about
That
to
means
get hot in her.
Koi, what class are you playing on leveling? Because I know you're a mix between Bard and Ranger.
Hello?
Boy.
Hello?
Hoi! Hoi!
He might have fallen asleep.
Oh no. I think I hear him snoring.
His thing is lighting up, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
lighting up.
it's
Is that like heavy
happened before.
breathing?
Ruben!
Ruben,
Hey,
Ruben!
try turning it off and
Ruben.
back on again.
Ruben. Stop hitting
Oh,
Ruben.
no.
Ruben.
Stop it,
Ruben.
your son.
Ruben. Rubana.
Oh, dear.
Ruben, type. We can't hear you.
Yes.
Type Ruben, we can't hear.
Use your words.
You go with us. Let me go to my campaign so I can look at all your levels. Let's see. Who else am I seeing that? Oh, there he is.
Yes. He lives.
Wait, what?
A level 5 Oath of Vengeance. Let me see. What does level 5 give to you? I don't think level 5 gives too much.
No,
to
maybe not.
anybody.
Just some magic from probably.
Yeah.
So.
More slots for smiting.
Mhm.
Let's see. Evil, you ticking up to 5. Pretzels, you're ticking up to 5 for your rogue. I'm pretty sure you just get some
I get uncanny dodge.
You get uncanny dodge. Ooh.
That's good.
Nice.
So
Ooh.
that's nice. Helps with
Ooh.
survivability.
Yeah.
Oh, I get an extra attack. Shit.
More?
That's good.
Yeah, that's really
That
good.
is a big deal. If I got nothing else but that, that's good.
Jeez.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Hey.
Object emergency.
No problem. No problem. You leveled up to level 5, so are you gonna level up Bard or Ranger?
Ooh. Thief. No, I'm kidding.
Oh God, no!
Oh hell. That is an
I know.
excellent.
It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about. Now, I will say this. If you guys choose after doing this quest to leave this forest, that is totally okay because it is your story. It is totally okay for you to do that. I am not watching you feel pressure to kill or do it. Does not inherit your characters. I find it wildly hilarious that you would even.
Awesome. It's so on brand. We're like, oh, man,
You know what? This is
We're
way
just
harder
gonna
than we
walk away
thought.
from
Never
this.
mind.
Good.
Oh my god! I'm totally okay with you guys doing whatever it is that you want. It is your choice. Do not feel bad about me or my campaign if you choose not to kill the big bad. I am totally cool with you not killing the big bad.
So funny.
It is your choices.
The truth of the matter is, though, I think for me that if I were to decide that that they had deceived me and therefore I don't, therefore their oath is broken, that I think that Nemesis would probably make them the new big bad, and I'd have to go that direction instead.
That's even funnier.
Wow. I'd help you hunt down those elves. I'd do it.
I'm not saying that there would be notifications. I'm saying it's totally okay for you to do it.
Plus, I'm just saying I don't like elves.
Damn.
Or half dog people trying to be elves.
Yeah.
Yo.
Smirching dogs and stuff.
Oh my god.
For
Oh
smirch.
my god.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm
Yeah.
excited for the next week's
Yeah.
decision. This
Oh
is
my
going to be
God.
something that I look forward to seeing in the Facebook chat as to what you guys are going to do.
So actually going up a level makes a big difference to me in ways. So 2 attacks per round plus I go up to second level spells just like other people, and then that means that smite, I not only have extra slots, but I can do bigger smites, because if I use second level spell slots, that does even more damage. So that gets crazy.
Ooh. That
Hell
sounds
yeah.
good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Now, I don't know what it does for warlocks, to tell the truth, at 5.
Let me see.
But
Tony, I have to send you a TikTok video.
Uh-oh. It's like, yeah.
And I have Misty Step and Hold Person that are always.
You have Misty
Nice.
Step.
Yes.
Oh, I love
Wait, what's Misty Step do?
It's
Misty Step is oh, go ahead. It's your spell.
It's just a short distance teleportation spell, basically.
Ooh.
That you step into the mist and you reappear 30 feet away, and it's a bonus action to do it. So, yeah.
Ooh. Sounds
I think I'm
pretty
going to
dope.
be a level 2 bard.
Tony, I'm gonna drop a video inside of the chat. I want you to watch it.
Okay.
Yes, I do believe I'm going to be a level 2 bard.
Mm-hmm.
You're going level 2
great.
bard? Okay.
And Song of Rest. That's pretty cool.
Let's see, chat.
Uh,
Which chat did you put?
All right. I just posted it just now. It should be in your private chat.
Okay.
It's in the file right now. It might take a bit.
Thank you, sir. I don't see it, but I'm still looking.
No one wants to see wants to hear your reaction. So
I don't see it. My private chat?
I also want to see your reaction because it's something I laugh at every single day.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to actually send. For some reason, it's taking
Okay.
forever. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and upload the file to somewhere else then. But well done, guys.
Yes.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a wild one next.
For a minute there, I thought I was going to overreact and get us all killed.
I thought so.
It's very out of character of me.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can summon a horse.
What?
Oh, you have the find mount spell. Okay.
It's called this one. It summons find steed. Yeah, and it's
There
yeah,
it
it's
is.
it's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
it's like a familiar in that it's a spirit that takes the form of a steed. Yeah.
All right, Tony. What?
Wow. Oh! It doesn't have to be a horse either. It can be a horse, pony, camel, elk, or mastiff. Weird. I want a warg. Can I have a warg?
Bowen got a suit.
No, I don't need evil things.
Okay. Tony, how you feeling?
Bad, dude. I see people like this. It's hard to explain. It's people speaking very bad Japanese. I'm sorry. Yeah, there are a couple.
I know.
No offense, we call them Dave's sons.
We call them Dave's sons? Oh no.
or Smith's sons.
Oh no. Hold on, I'll draft it.
Like generic term for like Americans or something?
Yeah. Or a charisma guy.
Charisma guy.
Charisma guy speaking Japanese. It's really bad.
Okay, I'll post it in the general chat for everybody to watch too, just in case you want to watch. You guys can listen. It's a.
I was just seeing the guy in his shirt. I haven't even hit play yet.
You don't even need to play it. Exactly. Exactly. All the answers are there. Yeah. But seriously, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, next
God.
finale may not be depending on what you guys do. So, according, and Mark, you may be up to bat in 2 weeks. You may be up to bat in 3 weeks. I don't know.
Sure.
It's probably
Yeah.
the week period.
Oh my god.
Way, I'm gonna drop that fucking meteor on your guys' heads.
No.
Yeah, you got it.
I get drop. Oh no. Yeah, like no. I was like, I got fireball. Dead.
And you guys have done a lot of side quests, but I don't know if you've done the main quest.
Right.
That's true.
Come on.
Like honestly speaking, how far have we done the main quest? Not that much.
There's a
haven't
main
even-
quest?
We've
You guys
gotten,
haven't entered. You haven't gotten to the first temple yet.
Are you
we've gotten
serious?
near it.
Oh my
Proximity wise, we've gotten like we know where it actually is. There's that.
Did you say the first temple?
Yes, he said the first
Yes.
temple.
What? Who said that? No. Mm.
Oh my god. I think we did all the temples.
Right.
Oh my god. Hey, look,
we
look at this way.
we've never found the druid either. Where's the druid in the swamp? What
Hey,
the heck?
we leveled up to level 5 on side
Right.
quests.
I know, right?
That's pretty good.
That's right.
And we
really
died
proud
a
of you.
whole lot of times.
Just twice in a day.
In a day, I was like,
In a day.
I think I might have died more times in a campaign than in this one. Then.
Yeah. You've been taking some beatings, man.
Oh yeah.
Kill it.
I'm ready to start giving the beatings for a change.
I know, right?
But
All right, boys.
I know who I am.
Joy.
That's
level
really why I
5.
want the book. I just want
Yeah.
to be able to blow something up.
Exactly.
And the
That's it.
Wait.
All right, I'm going
the
out.
book.
Okay. But
the
question, will we
Good
get
night,
to play
y'all.
these characters if we
All right,
switch
night.
over to Mark's?
That would be up to Mark, but it all depends on whether or not he wants these characters to tie over. Because we can take the names and the classes and everything and put them into his world, but I don't think his world has the same parallels of what's going on here. If he wants to take everything that's happening in this forest now and like do what he wants with it, totally, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
like Baldur's Gate doesn't have to be in his world or anything like that.
sure, we wouldn't take it directly into the next campaign though, because the one that we're in, we're already in the middle of, and also you're, well, for all you can tell, in some pocket dimension. So, no.
Like the pullover.
Traveling in there, but
It's just no.
Fair enough.
But later, you know.
Gotcha.
Maybe. All right. See you later.
All right.
All
All right, good night, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Tomorrow,
GG's. GG's.
Go play play some Tsushima tomorrow, Tony?
Hell yeah!
Gonna play some Tsushima?
I just started it up right now.
I'm gonna be on. If you're gonna stay up late, I might be on in the morning, but I'm probably gonna go work out.
All right, let me know. It's all good. I got no life. All right.
Ah.
Later.